And hello, and welcome back to some more Victoria 2 Finnish MegaCampaign fun. Now, as I seek to expand my realm, though I haven't really expanded that much, I'll expand it a bit. Just trying to think. I was hitting I was building up forces in America just in case there were a war with these guys, though I am tempted to attack them myself. First American Citizen Brigade, California Red Guards, Republican Guard. Californian, Arizona. Hey, give me an alliance, California. That'd be pretty sweet. Do that. I think they're gonna be stubborn on the matter. What about the Sioux? What's the chances of getting the Sioux in an alliance? Still got Mexico in one. Yes, I'll take that Middle Francia. For shoresies. Come on, Ming Dynasty. Just give me an orange. Just don't give me an alliance. If I had an alliance, I could absolutely nail the Americans. Absolutely nail them to the wall. The Kyrgyz are still like that, aren't they? What about Cherson? The Socialist Party? Azov? There's no reason for a declaration of war. Lithuania. Allied with France. They're fascist as well. Okay. Alliance with Andalusia could be interesting. Though I doubt they'll give me one. They're number 4 in the list, are they? Number 10. Can't get up there. Need to get more industrial power, I think. I do seem to be building a lot more factories, though, to be fair. Which is a good thing. Bring this army over here. Hey, come on, select it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's right. I conquered this territory from French Canada. Send them over here. Okay, and send these chaps over there as well. My railroad system could be better over here, so let's just keep increasing it. Might as well. It's like railroad systems of like 1 and 2 and stuff. What about up here at Fort Albany? Okay, that's not too bad. They are building all these places off their own accord though at the same time. Prince Edward Islands also want that fortified. Fortify that place. Vladimir. Okay, well that wasn't expected. Go deal with them, then come back. The problem is they're allied with Andalusia now. As a result, this makes an attack on them very difficult. If I was to call upon my allies, Mexico's only a maybe. Yes, I'll accept that. That's the problem. Mexico's only a maybe. Middle Francia is unlikely. Resturikas is maybe. Yugoslavia is unlikely. None of them are keen on the idea at all. And I'm no longer allied with France, which is annoying. I don't know why that is. Because the Kingdom of America is jumpy, but they just keep conquering territory. Alliance with France. They'll want revenge on the Kingdom of America anyway, I reckon, eventually. They're an independent state. They're in Sphere. Okay. They're Cheyenne. Ottawa. They've been partially westernised though. Everything's going southeast. Interesting. Oh, they got they're dealing with communists. Oh, good for them. Who's Brunei allied with anyway? What's their population at? More importantly, they're ranked above me. I find that interesting. Population's a lot bigger than theirs as well. Who's Arabia allied with these days anyway? Both Britain and France. Okay. Yeah, let's keep building forts and stuff. Don't have much else to spend it on. Just all the valuable places on the border. Fortify Kiev some more. The more fortresses we have, the better. Just build forts everywhere, I suppose. That's what I'm pretty much doing. Ah! Diplomatic influence. Kill. Navy. Still incredibly behind on Navy stuff, so I'm gonna select that. Wait a second. Modern divisional structure. Oh, there's potentially tanks out of that, so have to change what I'm going to research there. Maybe not until November 1921 though. Still pretty far behind on naval bases and whatnot. Königsberg, yes, fortify the crap out of it. Well, if I go to war, a lot of these places, the first places that are likely to get hit, so it does make sense to fortify them quite heavily. And I've kind of let things go a bit there as well. Yep, fortify that as well as that. I'm gonna have to put some fortresses up on the border with the high Z as well, I think. I suppose I'm just building forts at the moment. That's all I'm really doing. Colonial instant. Let's avoid that for the moment, I think. Well, the Ming won't make an alliance with me. I'm trying to get an alliance with them for ages, but they're just not keen at all. Oh, one of my generals has passed. Novgorod needs to be fortified more as well. Okay, let's go over to the border then. How are the forts going here? Yeah, they're not bad. Is there a fortress here? Yep, there is a fortress there. Fort. It makes these places easy to defend if we build forts. Well, potentially for Hearts of Iron, assuming Hearts of Iron will actually convert that. I'm sorry if all I'm doing is just building stuff at the moment, like forts and railroads. Got needs to be done though, so particularly on the border. because I'm thinking potentially for Hearts of Iron. If the converter gets to a standard where it converts pretty well the Hearts of Iron, I probably will convert it. I honestly haven't checked how good it's gotten since last time I looked, which was a while ago, to be fair. The more forts around here, the better. Because the War of the High Z in the Ming could be interesting. They probably have the manpower on me as well. Okay, there's no railroads over there at all. Let's keep building. Permanent prestige gain, yeah, I'll take that. Orsha's ours, damn it. Because the more you fortify these places, it becomes really difficult for the enemy to, obviously, take and capture them. So the more forts, the better, basically. Doing a lot of investing in this type of stuff. It better pay off. A lot of railroads aren't built up here as well. Bide our time. Okay, that should do for the moment for that. I probably will come back and address that more in the future. But not now, I suppose. If I was to go into a war with these guys, that's the problem. I need stuff on the border that just helps me defend the area. I hope they're dealing with rebels again. They've been getting like a crap ton of rebels, haven't they? Not fun for them. Not many unemployed workers at the moment, which is good. Okay, what am I getting here? Ammunition 26.7, small arms 12.6, artillery 189 furniture, 20 fertilizer, 457 coal. I'm getting a reasonable amount of coal. Yep. Subsidised the crap out of that. For obvious reasons. Love the music. Yeah, they're getting all that stuff built pretty quickly. Maybe more factories. More factories. Help feed the poor. Makes practical sense to do so. Not that many people are out of work, actually. It's pretty good. How many factories are getting built? Just an artillery factory and a luxury furniture factory. Okay. Well, having to deal with rebels over here as well. What type of rebels are there? French Free Corps. Still allied with Andalusia. I can't really take on America while they're allied with Andalusia. If they weren't allied with Andalusia, it would be different. But, no, not really. 8.47 million. It's going up pretty quickly as well. What is the migrations of that at the moment, anyway? Lots of people going to Empire of Mexico and California, obviously. Mexico, French Canada, French Canada. No one's really going to South America much. How big is the population of Cusco? Not that big, to be fair. They're an independent state? They are. What's their population? 2.4 million. Well, that is growing. It'll continue to grow as well. Is this its own independent New Zealand? No. How big of a rebellion was that? The bloody communists again. Okay, well what am I... Ooh, that's more than I thought they would have risen. So what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to mobilise. And I'm also going to chuck this up a notch. And I'm going to use this army to hunt some rebels. And I'm also going to use these guys for the same purpose. They're already selected for that. That's excellent. And they should be able to deal with them without really too many issues, to be completely honest. Use them to hunt rebels as well. It cost me lots of money, but in the long run, you'll get the job done. You hunt rebels as well. How much cavalry and artillery is in that army? Well, there's a bit. He doesn't have much cavalry, that guy, does he? No, he doesn't. Is there any in Brazil? No. Is there any in North America? And the Kingdom of America appears to be at war with France again. They still allied with Andalusia? They are. Is France also at war with Andalusia? Yes, they are. Who's America at war with? I'm surprised they haven't called in their allies yet. Arabia would do some serious damage to them. What's the war about, I wonder? I show war, sorry, just American liberation of California and Oregon. Okay, I don't know why they haven't called in their really powerful allies yet. That would have made practical sense, I would have thought. Got the few casualties dealing with the rebels, as expected, of course. Where's the actual Grand Army at the moment? You can deal with pretty quickly, actually. Really quickly. Do 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 do. More forts the better. No, you can bugger off, mate. I don't like you. You kept pinching my territory off me at really inopportune moments, and I couldn't do much about it. They always ask me, and I always knock them back. They just don't get it, I don't think. The better the expansion, the better things move, I suppose. Oh, sorry about that. Saratov fortified? It's not. Okay, I found that a little surprising. Don't really ever build enough forts when I'm playing Victoria, so this game I'm actually really making the effort to do it. Oh, again. It happens, buddy, like every 2 weeks in this game. Like, no, it's mine, no, it's mine. So, fingers have got to make like a good line of defense. Oh, the rebels been dealt with yet? Oh, there's some over here. You got to be taking the mic. Ugh. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demobilize, because that's bloody expensive. Going to bring that right down. And I'm going to put a bunch of soldiers on some ships, so I can go deal with those rebels over there. Yeah, they'll get over there pretty quickly. Didn't actually realise there was any in Africa. That should change pretty quickly. Yep, it has. Sweet. Indirect artillery fire. Attack fire. I really want tanks for obvious reasons, because tanks are very beastly. They can absolutely annihilate your enemies. Increase the speed by 1 as well. Those places over there are pretty fortified now, actually. You finished one, build another. That's my attitude. Build another, build another, build another. Indirect artillery fire has been completed. Well, if that's the case, modern divisional structure, thank you very much. And then after that, going to go heavy armament. Then I'm going to focus a bit in the navy and cultural aspects. I've kind of avoided doing a lot of this because that brings potential more communists and whatnot into the fray, and more separatists and whatnot. I've made a calculated choice in that. Some people wouldn't, that's fair enough. Modern divisional structure is a very good thing. That's a lot of railroads. Yep. Should I try and scroll through it all? That's a lot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage troops in Middle Siberia and Finnish Irkutsk. Wait a second, did I have them doing that in Pennsylvania or not? Okay, fair enough. Mostly Finnish. The biggest population. Not gigantic, to be fair. Populations of certain places. Massachusetts is the largest population now. Didn't actually realise that. That's pretty cool. What's this religion here? Ah, Druze. Cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, Yazidis as well. I didn't know I had any Yazidis. Southern Finland. Mostly Finns. Yes, I'll honour the call. Ooh, this could be interesting. They're mostly Finn. Oh, they're predominantly Finns. There's a few Swedes, Icelanders, a few Native American, Mongols, Russians, Estonians. Native American. Okay. Finnish Finland. And Novgorod. Novgorod's a bit mixed. You got Finns, Mongols, Russians. It is predominantly Finn. Severe's similar, more or less. Yep, it's mostly Finns as you'd expect. Kazan's a bit of a mix. Estonia is mostly Estonians. What's my smallest place actually? No, there's a few Finns. Not a massive amount, but let me think. Just select all. Finnish makes up 53% population, then Mongol, Russian, French Canadian even. Okay, so apparently we're fighting Kingdom of America now. This is going to be interesting. They're also fighting the Ming Dynasty, which could also make things very interesting. If the Ming Dynasty are involved, what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to mobilize, and I'm going to have to send this all the way up. If that's the case, I'm going to have to just stream my troops over the border. Geez, they got a lot of rebels over here. Are we also fighting Andalusia? Is Andalusia involved in the war? They're not for the moment. Though if they are, I'm going to have to move troops over there. I might even not mobilize all the forces as well. Who declared the war? Was it Mexico? American invasion of Mexico. Well, Mexico's got a decent amount of troops. They don't lack troops. The Ming Dynasty has to send their troops over. By ships, but they really have the ships for it. That's the problem. If they don't really have the ships capable of sending them over, it's not really going to achieve much. Like, it won't achieve bugger all. Do they have any ships? I can't really see many ships. These places are pretty well fortified as well. Let me think. Okay, I gotta send these troops over there, destroy them, and send them back. This is gonna be interesting. That's for sure. Probably shouldn't mobilize. Shouldn't mobilize the reserves. Actually, in pure honesty. You know what? Just combine them together for now. I want you to go around and attack that guy if you can. They've got to marshal up as many troops as possible, as quick as possible. And the Ming Dynasty has to get troops over because you can't rely on mine. They'll do a bit of damage, but they won't do everything. Colombia's been taken. Didn't take long actually. Oh, they attacked my forces over here. How are they going in the battle? I'm going to have to send my forces over to go support. Won the Battle of Nashville. I attacked these troops over here, they're not doing the best. Come on, yeah, no, oh, that's just what annoys me. They outnumber them really heavily, but they're just not fighting the best. When they really should be absolutely crushing them. Nearly taken that. How are things going? Yeah, it's pretty divided at the moment. This is going to be an interesting war. Do you seriously want to fight better than that, or do you just want to fight like a bunch of idiots? Because you seriously couldn't outnumber them by more and fight just as bad. Shouldn't even be a difficult battle, that one. Just follow him. Yeah, troops are starting to pop up now everywhere. Where's the Ming Dynasty out? So without the Ming Dynasties... Oh, the Ming Dynasty have landed troops. They have landed 50 regiments. That's a good thing. Okay, the Ming Dynasty have officially landed troops. Okay, their troops are starting to mobilize everywhere now. I mean, like, everywhere. Like, my troops are a bit isolated at the moment. You're supposed to go back there. Now move. Go the long way around, then drop them over like here roughly. Okay, we've just taken that. And taken that as well. The only problem is my troops are nearly surrounded. The Ming Dynasty needs to start throwing their troops at them as well. How goes the war anyway? Negative 12 against them at the moment. So if we keep working it the way we're working it, the only problem is my troops are kind of isolated because they've mobilized a crap ton of them. And I really don't want to move them potentially. What I could always do is I could always just send them there. I don't have the modern divisional structure yet. They're still working on that technology. Mexico needs to mobilize more troops as well, because otherwise, see, their troops are getting isolated over here. They're doing alright over here, but then the problem is the Ming Dynasty needs to get more troops. They're just sitting there. Why would you sit there? Why wouldn't you go back and get more troops? That just doesn't make sense. Sometimes they just derp. They just derp. Because I can't hold them off because they mobilize like a lot of troops. I can only do so much myself. I don't have that many troops. Once again, like look how many they've mobilized, and Mexico's troops have all turned the crap already. What about Ming Dynasty over here? They've got all these troops, like they could easily send heaps over, but they've got next to no ships. Yeah, they're going to overrun us, I think. I highly doubt we have the troops required to do what we need to do. And Mexico's troops have already been defeated in various points. Is the Ming Dynasty actually running the war? They are running the war. Well, do you want to send more troops over? Don't send more troops over, we're basically screwed. Oh, they're going for Memphis, are they? Well, send these troops to go support, if that's the case. There's some Mexican forces over here, but as I said again, they just didn't move their troops in. Sorry, the Ming aren't moving their troops in at all, really. And this army's about to get crushed. The problem is they've got bugger all, and they just left the one army they had over there. Yeah, I know they lost the Battle of Asheville. They're struggling to rise up there. Bloody hell, they actually attacked there. We are holding the ground pretty well, though, here. Should win that battle. Yeah, we'll win that battle, for sure. Yeah, follow them. Might as well. Yeah, they'll win that battle. For sure. Oh, shall. See, I'm losing way too much money doing this as well. 162 regiments that can potentially get over there. They won't get over there quickly, though. You can get in the ship. Who else can get in the ship? What about you guys? Any more, or is that the max? To the max! I've got a few ships on there. Okay, that's a lot of troops just sitting over there, actually. But anyway, that'll probably do for the moment. If you all enjoyed yourselves, please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, bye bye.